that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Trying to find room. It's Alston. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The sure hands, it's Fields. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Makes the grab, it's Fields. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fourth down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. This drive has now reached the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Try and make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And there's the handoff. He finds some space. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tackle made after a big gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Gets made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. Pump over the middle. It's Alston. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Alston. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend it.
Touchdown, Auburn, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Zeno. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. While the pass rush gets home. Yeah, he goes into the line to run the hurry out. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense not pressing this time. To throw, it's Zeno. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Can he make it to the marker? Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Takes him to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. He fires it down the middle. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the run will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. No press here. The defense backing away. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Grab down the middle. It's Howard. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Auburn. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Texas A&M offense will take over.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will be a return. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive.
Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And now the handoff. Breaks in open space. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Getting set. Here's second down.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
To the air, it's Zeno. Quick completion to the tight end. The ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Moss. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal minute, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Zeno. The pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Yeah, he's looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Powering through.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He stopped in, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
good.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking tackles. Showed off the stiff arm and picked up a pretty good game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
That's good.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Aggies. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. What a stiff arm! Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. To dart to the left side. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it, free open. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.